Hi, boys and girls. So, we're going to try to keep this as normal as possible, and we might find out. Oh, there's Ozzy. See him? He just poked his head in. Hi, Pooch. So, we're going to try to keep it as normal as we can. Okay, so we're going to just continue to learn about the body, and this is what's going to happen. If you find that it is just too hard and it's not working out the way that we do it in the class at home, then I just want you to stop, because I don't want you to be stressed and I don't want there to be any stress with my lessons. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on from the skeleton to our muscles. And if we didn't have our muscles, then our skeleton would not be able to move the way that it does. Right, Ozzy? He's wagging his tail. He's using his tail muscles. So we're going to talk about the muscles in our head. And the muscles in our head control our eyes, our eyebrows, our ears. Some people can even wiggle their ears. I am not one of those people, though. Nothing. But some people can wiggle them up and down, or they can flap them. And then other people, they can raise their eyebrows up and down. I can do both eyebrows. I cannot do one or the other. That's sort of it. That's the mom brow. That's the one where where your mom is like, "You did what?" Yes, and some people can do one up, one down. I can't do that either. My daughter can, but I cannot. So you can go like this. You can try to get one up or one down. You try that for a minute right now. See if you can use your cranial muscles to move your eyebrows. You're going to click on the light bulb, which is activities. You're going to go into activities. Once you are in activities, we're not going to do the first one today. We are going to do the second one that says muscles, and we're going to add response. Here we look for our name. Find my name. It says right here, Mrs. M. Click on that. Now that I have it loaded, I want to remember a couple things. Up here is the undo button, and over here, this is the button that I can use to get to my words. So if I click on this, oh, a window pops up, but now it will also let me click over here and click on my words. This second one from the bottom is actually going to be moved right up here, and that is cranial. We're going to take a minute with our highlighter and we're going to color our cranial muscles in. So carefully with yellow, I guess. We'll start with yellow. Our cranial muscles are our head muscles, and they can move our eyes, they can move our mouth. We can go ahead and we can color them in just like that. Great. And if I don't like something again, I can go up here to undo and try it again. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go right here to this marker, and I want you to pick a color like black or red or brown, and I want you to cross out number 8. They spelled that wrong, and we just want it off of our board. So perfect. Your muscles are like a rubber band. Do you see Ozzy? He's trying to get some of the action here. His head's on the table. Ready? I'll show you his head. There he is. He likes learning about the muscles too. So when we are saying that a muscle, it's like a rubber band, that is because it will contract and relax, contract and relax. And that's what gives us movement in our arms and in our legs. That is the bicep. Awesome. All right, as we move down, the next one that we're going to do on our chart is the shoulder muscles. You can roll your shoulders forward, you can roll them backward, you can lift them up, lift them down. You can go forward like this. This is called your deltoid. That is your deltoid muscle. So then when we say, I don't know, we're using our deltoid muscle, right? All right, now we just got done talking about the deltoids. Again, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click the T. I'm going to come here to the deltoid and I'm going to drag it to this first place over there. And the deltoid is actually your shoulder muscle. I'm going to go to my highlighter again and I'm going to highlight just this little part right here. And I want this to be blue. Here we go. So I'm going to go undo and now I'm going to make it blue. Just like this. It's that little top part right there. Are you with me? Awesome. I know that you can do this, and if you get frustrated, you can always click the X and start over. I don't want you to be frustrated though. I just want you to take your time and figure this out. Okay? So we can make this black. The words, whoops. We can make the words black. If we click the T again, I can go here and I can make this so that it is black. Now, boys and girls, this one I know you know how to do. This one is a pull-up, push-up. We're gonna be in a push-up position and we're gonna go down and up, down and up, down and up. That is working out our pectoral or our chest muscles. Give it a try. We've done a couple things. We did some push-ups, and push-ups, those are our chest muscles. They're gonna go right here for pectoral. And move some of these out of the way, just like this. And the pectoral muscles, I will use my highlighter and I'll go up here and I'll, what do you think? Let's do like a purple. We'll do purple for our pectorals. And that's these chest muscles right here. Here you can see it looks just like that, those chest muscles. That's when we did the push-ups. Those are our pectoral muscles. Good job, guys.
Okay, I think I got away from Ozzy for a little bit. I don't know how we're going to do this. So let's talk about voluntary and involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles are the ones where your brain is telling your arms to move. Oh, pick that up. Oh, go jump there. Do jumping jacks. That is voluntary muscle movement. You're controlling it. Involuntary muscle movement, that's your heart. It is constantly beating. Thank goodness, because otherwise you would be like, come on, heart. Are you there? Beat a little bit, beat a little bit. It's always beating. It's beating when you're awake. It's beating when you're asleep. That's its job. So the heart is an involuntary muscle, and we want to make sure that we keep that in shape too. You can go ahead and you can run in place. You could do 10 jumping jacks. You could go ahead and run in place again. And then when you do that, you should feel your heart beating faster. And that means that you're exercising it.
And our heart muscle does not really look like a heart, but it definitely has an important job and it keeps pumping. So,
all right, boys and girls, we're going to give this a try one more time. Ozzy is here. He thinks he's helping me. I have a remote in my hand and he likes to eat remotes, so he's trying to get it. So here we go. Sit-ups work your abdominal muscles. Ready? Here we go. Up 1, down. Up 2, down. 3, down. Now, if we turn to our side like this, you're going to work some sides right here that are called your obliques. Still part of your abdominals. Ready? Up 1, down. Up 2, down. 3, down. Those are your obliques. When people say that they have a six-pack, that's because they've worked out these muscles. Now the hardest one, oh my goodness, this one's a hard one. If I can get through it without this dog biting me. You have to lay flat and you can put your hand behind your head, but now you have to lift your feet up just a little bit off of the ground. That is working your lower abdominal muscles. Those are your abdominal muscles. Stop it!
Let's take a look. I go back here, the T, click on the T, and now I'm going to put in our abdominal muscles. Abdominal muscles are going to go right here, and we can go ahead and color those green. And those are what we did when we did sit-ups. Remember how funny it was because Ozzy was following along with me? Go back up here. You can see I'm not doing it perfectly either, boys and girls. I go back to the T. When I'm in the T, I click on this, and now I've got it, and I can go here to the black, change it back. I want to use the highlighter. I'm going to make the highlighter green. I carefully color in these abdominal muscles. You can see it just like that. These are those obliques that we talked about when we go sideways. That is abdominal muscles.
Next up is everybody's favorite muscle. When you were little and your grandma came up and said, oh, show me your muscles. You did this and this, right? Those are our biceps. And when we use our biceps, we can do bicep curls in and out, in and out. We can also go frontwards, in and out. We are using our bicep right here.
And now, we missed our most famous one, the bicep. The bicep is the one when somebody says, show me your muscles, show me your muscles. That right there is the bicep. Let's go down and get our highlighter. We'll color the bicep orange. And it's this inside muscle right here on your arm. That is the bicep. Okay, so we've got the cranial muscles, the pectoral muscles, the biceps, the abdominal muscles, deltoid, cardiac.
All right. Oh boy, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Ozzy has different plans. Anyway, this next one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit on the edge of your chair, just like this, and you're gonna scoot your bottom all the way to the edge. You're gonna hold on to both sides. Now, when we do that, we're gonna scoot our bottom off, just like this. And now we are gonna lower our bottom, but push up with our arms. Lower our bottom, but push up with our arms. That one, oh, that one hurts so much. Ozzy's even pointing to it. It's on the bottom of your arm, and it's called your tricep. That is your tricep.
Now, remember when we did those chair squats? Here is a tricep. So we go just like this. Take this over, put the triceps in. And the triceps, because it is on the back of your arm, you can only see a little tiny bit of it. I think that I will make it with my skinny marker. And I think that I will make it maybe yellow so that I can see it. Yeah, and it's just this little tiny triangle right there. That's because it is really on the back of our arm, and we can only see a little bit when we're turned sideways like that.
All right, another great muscle that you could stretch is this right here is your calf muscle. It's in the back of your leg. It is your calf muscle, and on the paper it is written wrong. It's actually called your gastrocnemius. So that is a great big long name, gastrocnemius. And you can put your foot up with your heel up and your toes pointing, and you can feel a nice stretch right here in your calf. That is your gastrocnemius. Go ahead and give it a try.
All right, last two coming up. I click on the T. I go over here to gastrocnemius. Remember up here it is spelled wrong. We've crossed that out. Gastrocnemius is our calf muscle. Calf muscle can go right here. It is also a back muscle. It's on the back of our leg, but it does come down into the front. So I'm going to add red. Whoops. Change that to black. I'm going to make my marker be red. Click on this, and then I can color just this little bit right there. Gastrocnemius, and then boys and girls, all right, next up are our quadriceps, our great big muscles that are right here in our thighs. And in order to do that, we're going to do a squat. And so then when we do the squat, it's like you're going to close the car door and you push your butt back. Yep. And now you're going to go down, but you feel it right here with you can feel it right here in your quadriceps. Those are your quadriceps. And up. Ready? Down and up. Last but not least is our quadricep. I click on the T. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to choose, let's see, maybe I'll do blue for the quadricep. And that is our great big thigh muscle right here. I click on this, pick my color. And now I can color this in. That is the quadricep, or you could say the quads. So I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good laugh with Ozzy and me. And I hope you think about which muscles you're using from now on. Have a good day.
All right, boys and girls, are you in for some abs? We're going to try some abs if Ozzy will let my hand up. I don't know how we're ever going to get through these. So, abs, you know how to do.